What are you truly seeking in life? Are you losing yourself behind your desires? What are you gaining throughout this all? What do you truly want to possess? What is your goal after achieving the things you want to possess? There is no any harm and wrong in having right desires as a man. Before possessing and achieving all, there are some important things which man needs to understand and to take actions upon. As a man, you want success, strength and stability, which comes through stability of mind, in other words, resilience. Being a man, it is important for you to nourish your mind with body. Remember, everything external is reflection of your internal world. So to gain real richness, real wealth, real prosperity, real love and real things which you truly desire, it is really important for a man to do inner engineering. Inner engineering is a process of finding the required balance between the challenges of your day-to-day life and inner longing for well-being and peace. It is really important as a man to be rich by mind, even when he has nothing. Then why not to work and make the side of you most powerful, which keeps you stable and strong as a man? It's the semen, yes, it is the fluid in your body which makes a man most stable and powerful. The Vedas, gurus and now even science has started to believe that semen holds tremendous power inside of a man.
Semen is the basis of your physical existence, whether you're a man or a woman. You have come into existence because that is 50% of the ingredient. Yes? All these cells are of a certain potency in their own way. But semen is of an extraordinary level of potency, it can create a whole new life. So in the yogic culture, this is called as virya. Virya also refers to what you call as vajra, which means stability, or diamond, which is the hardest thing. So in the human body, virya is considered to be like vajra. That means it is one of the most potent things if you know how to use it.
This is how powerful your semen is. Since ancient times, holy people have known this power and has used it wisely. They are the one who are truly present and truly rich. As a man you have your duty to perform, a task to do in life for which you are here. As the greatest people had, who recognized and used their real strengths and tasted real success. They are the ones who had richest life. So, as a man, your real first task is to identify the strengths which you have, realize you are highest creation of God which has ever been made. What I mean this is that, look around you, you will see creativity, you will see strength, you will see all the aspects which are linked with human life and beyond. Ask yourself, what is something which makes such animals do such great things in life? It's something beyond. It is only because the real man existed, recognized and used their powers and made such great changes in life and impacted the most. If you see closely, this is something which some people are not yet able to understand. Look around you, listen and understand the great writings of great men ever been. You'll see it is always something beyond which helped such men to reach toward such great potential, creativity and more which brought such great things in civilization. Nature helps man, if a man truly performs in accordance of it. The way a man's mind and body work, it's a complex structure, yet no one fully knows how to go beyond this. But one thing for sure, such great thing which God has gifted us, we can surely make use of it and go beyond everything. It will only help us if we work in accordance of its real nature. That is why it is really important as a man to understand itself first and working according to it. The truth always lies beyond. What man is truly seeking in life, he often knows it later in life, or after losing his real powers which God has gifted him. Then, what is it that a man should achieve and possess which will make him truly rich in his life? These are things which any man can possess. To reach to it, man has to unlock his powers and strengths with stability, because if you lose it, you'll eventually lose everything. The semen is the most powerful thing in a man, which will make him most powerful and creative. By retaining semen, man slowly and steadily builds himself. The real richness of man in his life is in his healthy body. Making environment positive. Pure love life. Being a man for his family. And in giving it all away. Real wealth of a man is in the present moment, you gain it by being truly present. Man possess real powers when he invests himself truly in the present moment. How it all happens. When you are truly retaining your semen. What I mean by truly is, you are not suppressing your urges and emotions within you, rather you are living a true lifestyle with presence, which is free from things which takes your energy and essence away. When you go on long streak on retention, you start to change your perspective from lustful things to positive and real perspective on things. Lust takes away all the energy and everything away from you and leaves you with nothing. Is this the life you desire? No man will ever want to lose his powers and stability. Look at yourself when lust kicks you, how unstable you become behind desires and pleasures. When man left with no energy and nothing, he is no longer a man, unless and until he has will to rebuild and conquer what he has lost. Due to all such instability and negative impacts of life, man slowly starts to become poor mentally and energy-wise. When you are preoccupied by anxiety, thoughts, depression and by things which makes negative impact on you, you become weak, they make you less present in the moment and more unstable. When a man is truly present in a moment without any preoccupied thing, he embraces the moment, he truly lives it, a man wins the moment. By winning such moments, a man wins the day, by winning days, he wins week, month and, eventually year. This is how man wins in his life truly. When a man is enriched with semen, he gains tremendous physical and mental powers. A famous quote which you all have been knowing, health is wealth. It is said that semen is the nutrition to your brain and body. When it gets absorbed and transformed in your body, it is no longer a semen, it is greatest life force for a man. A life force which is responsible to move men only for good, a force which has made possible such great things possible in life. A force which has turned soil into gold. A force which has turned men into great warriors. A force which has transformed life, which has given men stability, power, strength and more positive things and has made them wealthiest. To win, man needs power, strength and stability in his mind and body. That is how winning is done. This is how man makes his true place in life and beyond. Go gain all this. To win all this, a man has to work on himself. Before serving others, he has to serve himself. By serving himself means he need take care of its body, mind by retaining his semen. Semen retention should be his top priority. This is what will make a man capable of possessing powers and position which he wants to achieve in his life. The man who is enriched with semen is the man who has enriched life.